times have changed. After supplying energy, supplying protein, supplying minerals, supplying trace elements, supplying vitamins, and supplying water, there is still one very crucial thing that is very crucial in modern dairy farming. That is assisting or aiding your animal to utilize that you have given it to make milk. We have said that the energy, the protein, the mineral, the trace elements are all wrapped up in what we feed the animal with. And we said at the initial stage that whatever is wrapped, say, in lucerne, or whatever that is wrapped in dara, or whatever that is wrapped in potato vines, or whatever that is wrapped even in maize stovers, should be in a state that is readily available to the cow. Now, when you feed overgrown fodder, overgrown grass, or say post-harvest crop residues like stovers, maize stovers, farmers should understand one very principal fact. When, for example, they grow hay for their cows, or they grow napier grass for their cows, or even they utilize barley straws, maize stovers, wheat straws, or bean straws, or any other post-harvest crop residues, a cow is interested in the nutrients inside those products. And because of that, a dairy farmer should know that when the right stage to harvest hay, that hay should be harvested. If you delay to harvest that hay, say you harvest it one day after it is mature, or 2 days or 10 days, if you harvest it 10 days late, digestibility of that hay drops by 10%. If you harvest it 20 days late, it means digestibility of that hay will drop by 20%. Or if you delay to harvest it because it was wet, there was no machine to cut the grass, or something cropped up that hindered you harvesting it. One thing that farmers should realize is that at the rate of 1% every day, there is something called lignin. Lignin locks up nutrients at the rate of 1% every day. It locks up protein at the rate of 1% every day. It locks up minerals at the rate of 1% every day. It locks up protein, energy, and vitamins at the rate of 1% every day. So when you take 30 days, it means that the lignin is what makes the grass more woody. You see this grass here? This grass at one time, it was as soft as these parts. But at the rate of 1%, this grass became woody and woody and woody and woody. That woodiness locks up the protein inside this grass. It locks up the minerals inside this grass. It locks up the energy inside this grass and makes it unavailable to the cow at the rate of 1% every day. And that is why a farmer should harvest grass at the right time. A farmer should also know that, for example, if it is Zara, once it is this height, that Zara should be harvested. Otherwise, it will start becoming highly ligneous, and the nutrients therein would start becoming less available to the cow at the rate of 1% every day. So what then should a farmer do? Modern technology assists farmers to unlock the locked up protein, unlock the locked up energy, unlock the locked up minerals, unlock the locked up sugars in the grass. What happens is that modern dairy farming requires that you use what we call microbe supplementation. Microbes like MolaPlus Livestock Microbes, they are used to assist the animal to destroy the lignin that locks up nutrients, release the energy, release the protein, release the minerals, and make them readily available to the cow. These microbes do several things. First of all, they would speed up the process of fermentation. Now, in ruminants, a ruminant cannot utilize a feed unless that feed has fermented. So if a dairy farmer wants to increase nutrients availability to their cows, the first thing they must do is they must pre-digest the feed that they give to their cows. We have seen in Juko farm, what happens is that they prepare silage and they also ferment what they give to their cows, because ruminants can only extract minerals, extract energy, protein, and nutrients from the feed after fermentation. Succulent grass like this ferments easily. But when it becomes more woody and tough and dry, like these ones, it takes longer to ferment. And that is why it is important to have them fermented first in a silage state. When you ensile them, you are doing several things. The first thing you are doing is that you are pre-digesting that, you are helping to pre-digest that grass. You are also initiating the process of fermentation and therefore making it easier for the cow to extract those nutrients at the right time. And another thing that you are doing when you prepare a silage like that and you inoculate microbes in it, you are getting microbes that normally assist the animal to digest and destroy lignin and unlock the nutrients. You start working on that grass outside the rumen. Actually, what you do is that you create a false rumen outside the cow in the name of a silage pit. So in that silage, whatever is going on inside there, the microbes they ferment that feed and they start breaking and destroying the lignin, and they secrete a lot of enzymes into that feed. They secrete a lot of sugars inside that feed. They multiply inside that feed in millions, in trillions, and end up forming what we call microbial protein. When you prepare a silage pit, like the ones we see on Juko farm, those silage pits are imitations of rumens. And whatever goes on inside there is a very important stage in making nutrients available to the cow. Now, when the cow takes the fermented silage, they are taking silage, they are taking energy, they are taking minerals, they are taking trace elements, but they are also taking it in a state that is partially broken down. Instead of that feed taking 20 hours to ferment in the rumen, it can take maybe 10 hours. The remaining 10 plus the other 20 are now spent on nutrient extraction. So you increase the time the animal will extract nutrients from the feed from say 20 hours to 30 hours and maximize on nutrient extraction. The end result is that you will utilize most of the energy in the feed, most of the protein in the feed, most of the minerals in the feed, most of the vitamins in the feed, and end up with less cow dung. And that is now making your dairy farming a profitable venture.